All right, guys. So here's newest legendary sniper, first legendary sniper, first sniper in a long time. I don't have a creator code, so I don't have the dev build, so I cannot check how it is to play in game myself. I totally would if I could, but I can't. So instead, we're gonna watch Gracious kairostime and his video about the new sniper because I am a bum. We got our snacky nut bar here. I will be munching on this if I'm feeling like I need the stimulation. From what I saw in the Brawl Talk, Pierce looks fucking broken. Genuinely like the most broken brawler of all time. Like literally, like I don't know, but we'll see. Like from what I saw, his shots deal like a ton of damage, and he has a lot of ways to get just free damage from people behind walls. That seems like fucking crazy. We'll see that. We'll see. I mean, at least it'll be fun, right? I personally actually really like sniper characters. I think they're so fun. Just really satisfying to get like just hit shots and be good at aiming, and so you just win.
We are finally getting a legendary sniper, and his name is Pierce. Pierce completes the Velociraptors trio with Buzz and Doug, and he's the first legendary sniper in the game. He's also been the first legendary sniper, or legendary brawler in a while. Buzz tries his best to make sure that everyone around the pool follows the rules.
When was the last legendary brawler? I actually don't even remember.
Buzz tries his best to make sure that everyone around the pool follows the rules, but sometimes he needs to call.
Was it really
Pierce for
Kenji?
backup.
Oh
I don't
shit,
think we can
it's
call
been
Pierce
forever.
a lifeguard because his job is to literally snipe anyone who refuses to follow the.
Wait, it's literally been almost I don't want to say a full year. Didn't Kenji come out near Juju's time? Wait, it's been over a year. It's been over a year since the last legendary brawler because Kaze came out, and I guess she kind of just like put a big like block to it. Weird.
Especially if they're peeing in the pool.
Oh yeah, call the cleanup crew. I floss with police tape. Where crime swims, I dive in.
Stick around for the end of the video for all of his voice lines and pins. Pierce's main attack is Pool Sniper. Pierce fires a long-range single projectile, very similar to other snipers like Piper or Bell, right? But there's a lot of interesting mechanics with his kit. First of all, Pierce does not reload ammo unless his ammo bar is completely
This is actually
empty.
cool. I actually think this is like, I don't know why it reminds me of the Bandit from Risk of Rain 2. It's like the Railgunner from Risk of Rain 2. There's like a very specific way to reload. I think this is cool. It's like the first time we've had a brawler that has like a special way to reload that I think is really neat. The one thing that maybe is like a little bit sus about it is the fact that you have to pick up
Unless his
like,
ammo
you know,
bar
pickups,
is
and which in Brawl Stars can be very inconsistent sometimes depending on like the tick that you're on in the server. Like sometimes with Sam's glove, if you get really unlucky, you'll pick it up like too late and you'll miss it. Like you have to be standing right on top of it to get it. Sometimes you can be like kind of like a little bit away and you'll still pick it up. It's just like pickups can be kind of awkward, but
empty. When his
it also looks like,
ammo
wait,
bar
are
is
the
empty,
pickup drops random?
Pierce
Because
does not,
if they drop randomly, that can also mean like you might have to walk in a specific pattern and get
right?
unlucky.
But there's a lot of interesting mechanics with his kit. First of all, Pierce does not
I don't know if it's a set pattern and where it comes out every time, maybe it'll be fine. But the drop location is random. Oh shit, that's ooh. Well, imagine you get unlucky with Pierce and your fucking pickup is away from the brawl ball or some stupid shit like that. That might be a little bit tough.
reload ammo unless his ammo bar is completely empty. When his ammo bar is empty, a separate yellow bar will start charging, and as soon as that bar charges all the way up, he will reload all 3 ammo at the same time. So he has a period of time when he has 0 ammo at all. Now, Pierce can also reload 1 ammo by picking up bullet casings. He'll drop these bullet casings on the ground every time he hits an enemy brawler with his main attack. Not only will Pierce reload an ammo when he picks up a bullet casing, but he will also automatically fire another.
Wait, guys, this brawler can have infinite ammo. If you hit every shot, you will literally never run out of bullets. Because you hit a shot,
An ammo when he picks up a bullet casing,
and then you drop a casing, you pick this up, you reload it back, and you shoot another bullet. You will literally never run out of ammo if you hit every shot. I mean, that's kind of fucking crazy.
But he will also automatically.
You could, in theory, get like 6 shots off. No, you could get an infinite amount of shots off before you run out of ammo if you hit every shot. But like, you could get at least like a few.
Fire another projectile towards the nearest enemy target. This projectile is slightly weaker than his normal shots, but it travels way further and it travels through walls. Another important thing to know about Pierce's main attack is that if there is only 1 ammo left in his ammo bar, his next shot will deal 58% more damage. So as long as he can continually hit shots to keep bullets dropping on the ground and then picking them up, having 1 bullet in the chamber may not be a bad idea. But be warned that the bullet casings don't stay on the ground forever. They do disappear after a period of time if you don't pick them up, so you may end up just wasting bullets.
I mean, I assume it's like Sam where you just always pick it up though. I don't know if picking it, like it spawns near you. It's not like you have to walk that far away. It's not like Draven from League of Legends where the circle is like, you know, like 10 tiles away from you or some shit. You kind of have to kind of travel. Like, this is like very reasonable.
Is fish in a barrel. Pierce marks all enemy targets within the radius of his super and then automatically fires homing bullets that follow the marked targets. Not only do these bullets do huge damage, but each one of them will also cause Pierce to drop a bullet casing as soon as they hit their target. So it's not uncommon for the super to drop several bullet casings at the same time. Again, reminder that Pierce's bullet casings do not stay on the ground forever and will start blinking before they disappear after.
Ooh, bro, this super is fucking crazy. You get a homing bullet. Does it go through walls? Did he say? Does the super bullet go through walls? I know these go through walls, but my guess is these don't home, actually. That would be fucking broken if these homed. I don't think they home. I think I was wrong about that from the Brawl talk. It looks like they just target the nearest enemy, but they pierce, so that's still kind of like fucking crazy. But regardless, does the super go through walls?
Them will also cause Pierce to drop a bullet casing as soon as they hit their target. So it's not uncommon.
The super projectiles also go through walls, bro. Nah, that's like, okay, that's fucking crazy. It low-key reminds me of Dynamite Super, but like kind of better. Because it also reloads your ammo too. Like, it's like Dynamite Super where you like throw it out and there's a delay before it like hits you. And then after it spawns like a bunch of ammo for you to pick, you can spam shots and just pick the shit up and get like, oh my god, bro, is that not insane?
Homing bullets that fire from his super also travel through walls. So just like bullets fired from picking up casings, it doesn't matter where Pierce is on the map as long as he marks his targets. Pierce's first gadget is Bottomless Mags. This gadget just drops a bullet casing on the ground as soon as it's activated, on top of reloading an ammo. So he could theoretically reload 2 ammo if he picks up the bullet casing. We haven't really
Oh, interesting. It's like Colt's speed loader gadget. Only it like gives you 2 ammo basically. Like I assume you're always gonna pick it up, right? It's not like you're gonna leave it alone.
This gadget just
because it's free damage and an ammo
on the ground.
It's low-key better than
we haven't really touched on all the use cases for for Pierce's bullet casings, but they're already obviously essential to his kit, so this is actually a very useful gadget.
It just seems like a really strong, I mean, it's 2 ammo and you deal damage with it. Like, that
Pierce's
just seems like
second gadget is you only brawl.
Because like actually with the ammo you reload too, you can use that to then farm more ammo. You get to get infinite ammo, bro. It's like you just get infinite ammo from Pierce. I feel like, dude, it's so underrated, the fact that you don't have to, like, you reload instantly. No, isn't that like kind of insane? Maybe I'm not understanding like how hard it is to pick up ammo, but it doesn't seem that hard.
It is another ability that adds value to bullet casings on the ground. As soon as Pierce activates this gadget, he will absorb nearby bullet casings on the ground and receive a decaying
Like, look how easy it is. Like, sometimes the bullet casing drops on the path that you're already walking. You can just pick it up as you walk.
Similar to Gus's super. The total health of this shield will be determined by how many bullet casings are absorbed. For every casing, the shield will gain 1,200.
You have to hit your shots though? Yeah, but like, I mean, this does not look like an RT shot, let's be honest. Okay, this looks like a bell shot. This looks like I could auto aim this from mid-range and it hits every time kind of a shot. You're envisioning using Pierce like a sniper map at max range. Like, yeah, you'll probably miss shots. I'm envisioning using Pierce mid-range against like Otis or Griff or something, and I'm just auto aiming because he's mid-range and I hit him every time. And then I just walk into my own casings and I can keep spamming shots while shooting him with like projectiles that go through walls.
Ability that adds value to bullet casings on the ground. As soon as Pierce activates this gadget, he will absorb nearby bullet casings on the ground and receive a decaying shield. Is that
a heist shield safe?
As soon as Pierce activates this gadget.
Oh, okay. It's like temporary shield that consumes your ammo.
He will absorb nearby bullet casings on the ground and receive a decaying shield.
Wait, that's a big.
This gadget is
that's a big AOE, bro.
Soon as Pierce
that's pretty big. That's bigger than Gus shield. That's actually fucking crazy. Wait, dude. Oh my god! Imagine you're playing against Pierce. How many ammo does he need to have on the ground to use it? Is it just the one? You only need one of them on the ground, I think, to use it, right? I don't think you need all 3.
The total health of this shield will be determined by how many bullet casings are absorbed. For every casing, the shield will gain 1,200 health to be exact. Just keep in mind that if...
What? Wait, you can have more than 3? Bro! Wait, you just had 6,000 bonus health. And he knocked enemies back. Yo, wait, dude. Imagine you're playing against Pierce and then you like try to dash on him. He knocks you back, spams shots into you, and then picks them back. Dude, each ammo does like 3,000 damage, and he can reload infinitely.
Pierce uses this gadget to absorb the casings.
I don't see how that's not strong. You know what's crazy? When he has 1 ammo left, it deals bonus damage, right? you could perpetually just pick up 1 ammo and leave yourself at 1 ammo. As long as you keep hitting your shots, you can always deal bonus damage.
Not activate, so they'll just disappear, and so they won't fire any shots or or reload any ammo or anything like that. Pierce's first star power is mission swim possible. Yeah, if you know, that's just embarrassing. Sorry. While this star power is equipped, the last ammo in Pierce's ammo bar will not only deal extra damage, but it will also slow the enemy that it hits by 30%. Now the slowing effect only lasts for about a second, but if Pierce can reload another shot during that time and then
Bro, wait a minute. Oh my god. You pick up, you get to 1 ammo with Pierce. Your next shot does 3,000 damage and slows. You pick up your ammo that's on the ground after you hit the shot. You get it back, another 3,000 damage and slows, and you can auto-aim it because they're slowed. And so then you can just keep auto-aiming them while they're slowed while picking up ammo infinitely. That deals 3,000 damage each time, and you pick up an ammo too, so you also shoots a little 1,200 damage projectile that does another 1,200 damage. That's infinite slows with infinite bonus damage that deals 4,200 damage every time. And if you try to dive him, he can knock you back with his shield gadget. And it goes through walls. Oh, bro. Nah. Guys, you cannot be telling me that there's people in my chat who saw this and was like, yeah, no, that's gonna, I think Pierce is gonna be not broken.
and fire off.
Like, it'll be fun. Don't get me wrong. I love auto aiming and one shotting anything on the map that moves, but that is that's kind of fucked. No,
it makes it really easy to hit the target again and slow them again. And then slow them again. And
dude, even kairostime is saying this shit.
Pierce's second star power is slip and snipe. That's a funny one. Every time Pierce picks up a bullet casing, this star power will give him a short movement speed buff. This boost only lasts about a second, and his movement speed is only increased by 15%, but this star power will still make him significantly harder to hit.
This is actually pretty good. It'll make it easier for you to pick up your bullet casings too,
since it happens every time he picked up a bullet casing.
Oh my god, wait, bro, I don't even know which star power is better. Like, if you nerf slow, you still have movement speed. Slow is probably better. There's gonna be cases where movement speed is better. This is actually, damn, dude, Pierce got it good. Bro, both star power is viable.
To compare Pierce to the rest of the brawlers in the game by putting him through the Brawler Olympics. We're gonna start off with his worst test and
oh my god, dude, I'm just realizing, imagine, it's like Angelo, right? You know how Angelo has fast movement speed? And that's like unlike every other sniper in the game. You know, people kind of complain about it. I complain about it because it's like, it means Angelo kind of has, like, he has a little more functional range because he can kind of weave in and out with his long range, with his fast movement speed, and dodge shots easier and just generally like do more. Dude, he has so much. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm paused on Kairos' face. Like, he has
every time
he has basically constant speed gear if he always picks up his ammo casings. Like, he's faster than Angelo. This star power is so fucking good. What the fuck?
Compare Pierce to the rest of the brawlers in the game.
Imagine trying to hit like some guy who has 6,000 health and he has constant like 15% movement speed and he's just bobbing and weaving on all your shots. I mean, I guess it's not constant. He has to hit every shot, but like, if he has fast movement speed, sometimes you can just push up the map anyways.
By putting him through the Brawler Olympics. We're gonna start off with his worst test and work our way up to his best test. Then we'll rank him in all the game modes and then show you all of his voice lines and pins. First up, his worst test is the area test. Pierce's main attack barely has the width to break 2 rows of 10 skulls. Since his super can't lock onto skulls,
is his range that of a sniper?
Fired, though, if they did that, that would be insane. But even though no skulls are broken, this attack still provides plenty of area control in actual real situations, so this test isn't the best at really showing his area control. Neither of Pierce's gadgets still damaged, so we break
same range as Bell,
total,
bro.
That puts him in 89.
Bell shots are low-key easy to hit
for this test. Next we have the splash test, which splash test. You'd think that Pierce would be good at the splash test. That's a joke on the fact that he shoots water projectiles at enemies. But unlike skulls, Pierce's super does lock onto boxes, but the projectiles don't pierce through the targets, so only some of the boxes take damage from it. He has to break open the rest of the boxes by hitting them each with 1 ammo at a time, which takes a while without his bullet casings. Pierce finishes the splash test in 43.3 seconds and he gets 83rd place.
Wait, does Pierce super actually go through walls? I'm trying to think. It kind of looks like Gene Gadget almost, but Gene Gadget also breaks when it collides with a wall. But if this goes through walls, then the only way to stop it is to get it body blocked, which is kind of, the super does go through walls, bro. Like, it does so much damage too. Oh man.
Unlike skulls, Pierce
does it target pets? Like, if you have Nita Bear down and then Pierce supers you and the Nita Bear and Does the Nidobear just take all 6,400 damage? Or does it only fire one projectile that hits the Nidobear for 3,200 damage? I mean, I don't know.
Projectiles.
That's one projectile for each target. I mean, if it works on boxes, I assume it works on pets. Does he also get, wait.
Box shoots water projectiles at enemies.
Oh, he
But
doesn't
unlike
spawn ammo off of boxes though.
Skulls, Pierce's super does lock onto.
Wait, he's gonna be pretty bad in Showdown. You can't really shoot boxes that well. Does that mean his basic attack ammo doesn't work off of pets? Wait, does he get countered by pet spawners?
Box it.
Yeah, that also means he might not be able to reload off of the high safe either, which would actually make it pretty. I don't know if I can say balanced, but it means he has answers, he has counters, he has like some decent things where he's not just the best brawler everywhere.
Main attack does not spawn bullet casings, so he has to use his ammo before he can reload. That being said, his gadget does provide an extra ammo, which is an extra damage boosted shot, and Pierce completes the box test in 67.1 seconds. It gets 82nd place. This suggests that he's not going to be very good at ramping up in damage for Showdown. Next is the auto aim test. Pierce is able to successfully auto aim his attacks from only 3 tiles away. That actually isn't that bad for a sniper, but it is pretty bad in comparison to most brawlers. With the extra damage that comes with his last ammo, he's able to deal 3,000 damage from 3 tiles away. That puts him in 67th place. Next is the race test. Pierce has a normal movement speed.
All
his
right.
second star power does give him a little speed boost every time he picks up a bullet casing. Unfortunately, the location that the bullet casings land is completely random, so unless they land directly in front of him, it's not actually worth backtracking to pick them up, so he only gets a couple of speed boosts throughout the race. He finishes the race test in 12 seconds, and that gets him 66th place. Next is the supercharge test. Each time Pierce picks up a bullet casing...
Guys, I noticed the 6-7 reference. It's 6-7. 6-7. There, is that what you wanted? Are you happy now? 6-7. We are all dying alone, bro.
The smaller projectile that is fired actually does charge up his super a little bit, but not as much as a regular shot. It still takes Pierce 5 ammo to charge his super, which takes 3 seconds, so he ties with Shade for 63rd place. Okay, up until this point, Pierce
wait, what am I watching right now? Wait, how much of the baby shots charge his super?
The smaller projectile that is fired actually does charge up his super a little bit, but not as much as a regular shot. It still takes Pierce 5 ammo to charge his super, which takes 3 seconds, so he ties with Shade for 63rd place. Okay, up until this point, Pierce was
I can't tell how much it charges his super
brawlers in the Olympics. And beyond this point, he is better than...
Do you think they charge the same? Wait, that would be crazy. If the mini thing charged it the same amount as his regular shot, okay, Pierce's damage output is just so fucking high. It's actually so high. With the supers and his shots and the baby projectiles, like it's so high
in this test, and there's more tests.
It looks like it's half. Okay.
In the second half than the first.
Bro, if Pierce cycles supers at all, like I wonder what the super recharge rate from the super is. Is it like do you get like a lot of it back? Because that
half. So that suggests that he's on average better than most.
Oh my god, but Kair 6-7. Do you see that? Look at his hands.
And there's more tests in the second half than the first half. So that suggests that he's on average
6-7. Oh my god, 6-7. Kair 6-7.
I don't know.
Guys, clip it and make a GIF.
The survival test. Pierce has 6,000 total
He did the
health,
thing.
which is not very much, but his second gadget does buy him a lot of time by creating a shield from the casings spawned from his super.
Slaps my big gassy belly.
A second shield before he dies, and Pierce survives does buy him a lot of time by creating a shield.
Oh, there's a max
Pierce
cap on how much your gadget can consume in terms of the little water ball sacks.
Not very much, but his second gadget does buy him.
Look, one of them is not consumed. He has a. Did he say 1,200 shield each? Why was it? Is it 8,000? I don't know. Fuck, whatever.
Lot of time by creating a shield from the casings spawned from his super. The shield allows him to live long enough to activate a second shield before he dies, and Pierce survives.
It must be 8,400 shield, I guess he got from consuming like 7 balls.
For 23.6 seconds and ties with Chuck for 47th place. Next is the 3 attack kill test. This is actually pretty important for snipers. If Pierce just unloads 3 quick shots with his ammo totally full, then the first 2 shots deal 1,900 damage each, and the last one deals 3,000 damage, which totals 6,800 damage. If he fires all 3 shots while only 1 bullet is in his chamber, he deals 9,000 total damage. That is enough to put him in 44th place. Next is the swarm test, which is probably a better example of his area control against actual brawlers. Each projectile from Pierce's super is strong enough to take out a swarm bot, so every bot
my
inside the
God.
super quickly gets defeated.
This will never happen in a game, but it's just the concept. If the super does target Nita Bear in like high safe and stuff, like it's just a concept of having like boltable ammo on the map that you just pick up and it just
that need to get
fucks
cleaned
people.
up
I
by
don't
his
know.
main attack. He defeats the swarm in 4.1 seconds, which ties him with Juju.
Yeah,
for
5v5
first
might go
place.
crazy.
Next is the super damage test. Technically, Pierce's super will fire as many projectiles as there are targets inside his super, so it would deal absolutely crazy damage. But it makes more sense to rank him from the damage dealt by each projectile. That's still 3,200 damage, which is enough to put him in 37th place. Next, we have the super range test. Now, the edge of the pool from Pierce's super can reach up to 5 tiles away from him, but then you add the 6 tile diameter.
I heard Kairos say
for a
edge.
combined total range of 11 tiles. So he ties with Colt, Mortis, and Lou for 28th place. And that's actually a pretty long-reaching super.
He has a pretty long super
especially for a
range.
sniper who can attack enemies on the opposite side of walls. Next is the 1-second DPS test. Pierce starts by using his super on the swarm to create lots of casings, and then uses another super on the boss. As the super hits the boss, he collects as many casings as possible to fire
Oh my
projectiles
God.
at the boss.
That's
all
not
while
happening in
firing
the
his
game.
main attack at the same time. It's kind of a little gimmicky and stuff, but it
Yeah,
works.
that's-
He deals 11,800 damage in total with just 1 second. That is enough to give him 23rd place. Most brawlers
You know,
don't
this
have this
okay,
kind
the
of
scary thing about Pierce is not like the burst damage, it's the sustained damage. He has decent burst too with the star power, or not, no, just the basic thing in his trait that gives him 3,000 damage on the last shot. But like if you're tapping, you're just always going to be pumping out shots.
setup, but most brawlers aren't also able to have any sort of crazy setup like this, so I'm gonna allow it. Next, we have the attack range test. This is a very important range or test for snipers. The projectile that is fired when Pierce picks up his bullet casing has more range
10 tile range? Does Bell really have a 10 tile range?
than his regular attack. But since it has to be auto-aimed and technically isn't even his main attack, I thought it made more sense to just go by his regular attack range. His attacks reach 10 tiles across, so he ties with Bell, Angelo, 8-Bit, Colt, and Brock for 19th place. A very respectable range for a sniper. Next, we have the boss test. Now, it takes Pierce a few
Bell has 11? No way. Really? No, it's the same as Bell. No, stop. You guys are fucking trolling me. Stop.
but he's able to cycle through them pretty quickly after that due to his fast reload speed. By firing only one ammo
Bro,
in
what
between
is
each bullet
this?
casing pickup, he deals a maximum damage throughout the whole test. And
Oh my
defeats the boss
God.
in 18.9 seconds, and that gets him 10th.
10th!
I should note
Look at the DPS. Dude, this is a sniper. What is Colt's placement? I don't even think Colt is top 10 anymore. 10th, bruh.
that gets him 10th place. I should note that this test takes quite a bit of practice. This was definitely the best round that we were able to get. It takes a lot of skill to like randomly go and pick up Pierce's projector bullet casings and stuff like that while they're popping up all over him and stuff like that. Next, we have the assassin test. Oh, this is a good test for a sniper who plays well.
colors.
Once again, Pierce starts with several bullet casings around him and picks them up as fast as he can so that the projectiles all add up for a quick burst of damage.
God
He keeps his
damn.
ammo filled
This
up
is too
enough
much
to where
setup,
he
though.
doesn't
You're not
get
doing
the
this in...
bonus
Wait,
damage
can you do
from
this in a
flash
game?
ammo.
No, you can't do
Casings
this in
is
a game.
absolutely worth it. He deals 28,400 damage in just 3 seconds. That puts him in 7th place, and that is a massive warning to
I don't know. I was thinking like if there was some way you could like sit in the back, I guess. Probably not. Because these run like these despawn after a while, it just wouldn't work because you need to hit the shots to get them to spawn in the first place. Yeah.
anyone that sees a Pierce close to a ton of projectiles. You do not want to get close to him. It's like
This is a training
really
cave only
scary
thing.
trap.
Right? It's just not gonna
Next, we
happen.
have the reload test. Now, I tested Pierce's reload speed with and without any bullet casings, and without bullet casings, but still with the help of his gadget, he reloads 10 shots in 14.2 seconds. Using the casings, he's obviously able to reload his 10 shots much faster, since it's just about how fast he can collect the bullet casings. Pierce completes the reload test in only 7.6 seconds. That puts him in 6th place. And this is his best test, which is honestly insane for a sniper. Pierce is
What is the range of his baby projectile? Does anybody know what the range of his mini projectile is? Colt is 19.53. What the time to kill the boss? Oh yeah, so that is slower than Pierce.
this damage throughout the
Because
whole
he does
test
this
and
in
defeats the boss in
18.9.
18.9 seconds.
If the nearest brawler is on the other side of the map, is it gonna travel to the other side of the map? What is the range on that? There's no way it's global. Surely not.
But still, with the help of his gadget, he reloads 10 shots in 14.2 seconds. Using the casings, he's obviously able to reload his
Yeah,
shots
no.
much
If
faster.
it was a global, thing, it would be a mini Mandy super. That's like fucking that would be too much. It's longer than the main attack, okay, but it's my guess is it's probably like a Gene like gadget, or yeah, like the damage gadget, the Vengeful Spirits gadget. Like it's long range, but it has a certain limit, or like the XP range in Brawl Arena. Like it probably won't be that long, but
As he can collect the bullet casings.
it's longer than usual.
And this is his best test, which is honestly insane for a sniper. Pierce he's looking like an above average brawler according to these results, but now we need to rank him in each individual game mode. And after that, we'll go over all of his voice lines and pins. First up, we've got Gem Grab, and we're gonna go the S tier. There's gonna be a lot of S tier ratings here. He's really good. Pierce has really great range between his super and his projectile.
S tier.
Absolutely. Brawl Ball might be one of his worst game modes simply because of how his reloading works, and we're gonna give him the A tier here just because he's really strong.
This is an S tier for me too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, nah, it's for sure an S tier, bro. I just don't see how this Brawler's not the most broken shit ever. Cause like it's like people who can pick Gus in Brawl Ball now. Like this is a decent Gus map just because Gus has like this middle like sight range. He has these side sight ranges too. His shield basically, makes it so he can do decently into aggro. And he has the gadget for quick burst damage if he needs more damage output. Pierce has Gus gadget on every single basic attack, as long as he picks up an ammo. And he has the shield on a gadget instead of a super, so he doesn't even need to charge his super to get it. His super goes through walls and just does burst damage of like 3,200 per person. I mean, the only thing that he's missing out on compared to... he's actually just better than Gus in a lot of ways, no? Because Gus also, the shield, the super that knocks enemies back also just gives him temporary HP. Pierce also has that. It just seems like a Gus that can shoot through walls. Like, he seems like fucking crazy. But Gus can give it to teammates. I guess that's true. I guess Pierce just has to kill everybody on the map before to support his teammates. Damn, I don't know.
Using ammo to shoot the ball is going to slow Pierce down a little bit, and it's really going to be a problem if he needs to shoot the ball to score but doesn't have any ammo. Thankfully, he's able to reload pretty quickly though, and despite the lack of ammo or the difficulty with picking up the ammo in risky situations, I think his stats are actually just really good enough to put him in
I'm just trying to watch this gameplay right now.
Risky situations. I think his stats are actually just really good enough to put him in the A tier.
Kairos is not picking up these balls. He's kind of fumbling. He should have full ammo here. What is he doing?
In this mode. Next, we got Heist. Ever since the Heist rework, consistent damage has become more and more valuable in Heist, and Pierce is going to be able to chip away from the safe.
Ah, yeah. So look at that. The water ball sack, it doesn't home in on enemies when you pick it up. It just shoots at where they are.
And Pierce is going to be able to...
The thing about this is it forces enemies to walk in a certain way. It's like Ziggy's gadget. Like, yeah, if you walk in a straight line, it won't hit you, but the fact that it forces you to move in a certain way just means that it's easier to hit your next follow-up shots with it regardless, because it also gives you an ammo back.
To chip away from the safe very safely, and his fast reload speed as a sniper is just really good. His biggest strength is how much control he can provide and how tough it's going to be for the enemies to reach the safe. I think
can't tell.
A tier could be argued, but I'm going to go with the S tier just because he's...
Oh my god, look, he shot the safer there. It doesn't reload his ammo. Damn. I feel like he might be kind of mid on Heist. Nah, who am I kidding? He's going to be fucking good. But like, he's not going to do any safe damage. So you can leave a Pierce on safe, but he's going to kill everybody on the map. Yeah, he's like a defense brawler almost.
Overall right now. Next is Bounty.
He also can't walk on water. So... kind of, L Pierce. Does Pierce need a buff? Guys, we got to make the Velociraptor trio all walk on water. That's a very necessary buff. Canonically, I think it just makes sense.
Best game modes. And like most other snipers in the game,
any reason to make Eve even more irrelevant.
Pierce is just going to be an excellent bounty brawler. He obviously has...
Oh my god, he doesn't reload off of structures either. So pets will counter Pierce as well. Like, Eve actually would counter Pierce. If you ever see a Pierce on Heist, just go Eve. You could also go, like, Nita, Juju... Not Juju. Well, yeah, maybe Juju. But, like, Nita, specifically Charlie and Tara would probably be pretty good into Pierce. I think he's gonna be kind of, yeah, Mr. P. Holy shit. He's gonna be very counterable. Okay.
The range for this mode, and
can I go tick?
even his survivability is better than average for a sniper.
No more
so
tick.
S tier for sure. Next we got Hot Zone. I've already talked about how good Pierce's area control is going
for
to
sure.
be,
A Hot Zone brawler though.
That is the name of the game for Hot Zone, and especially on maps that are really
like he's like he's like Gus with more damage output. I mean, we're just gonna pick him here, I think.
Wide open, I could just be counters throwers, which is crazy. S tier for hot zone as well.
I don't think he counters throwers though, because you can't control where the water ball sack that goes through walls where it actually targets. It'll always target the nearest person. Throwers will most likely be behind here, whereas like the people you're actually farming the water balls off of are going to be here. These water balls do a decent amount of damage, or they don't do that much damage. They're okay, but it's like you're not going to get a kill on a thrower probably. I don't think he counters throwers. He just is going to be good.
Up close and has multiple attacks that can go through walls. He's like a sniper that counters throwers, which is crazy. S tier for hot zone as well. We're going to go
Jesus,
with
dude, that
S tier.
super just did 6,040 damage because both projectiles went after the
Throwers, which is
crow.
crazy.
And they home. Wait, they home. Oh my god, I forgot.
Walls. He's like a sniper.
Nah, the super is cracked.
Throwers, which is
You see how it like retargets to the crow
S tier
here
for hot zone
because
as
the
well.
drift
We're gonna
died.
go with S tier in knockout. Too. Typically, if you're a great bounty brawler, you're also probably a good knockout brawler as well, so Pierce is no different. He's got plenty of range to get kills in the early game, and a devastating super for late game as well. I'm just not seeing a whole lot of big weaknesses with him, other than like his health. Yeah, his health isn't the highest.
Yeah,
so you do have to
Loki
be a
could have
little bit
pushed that
careful.
melody and
A lot of
gotten the
big
kill.
weak, plenty
No,
of
like
range
he's running
to get
here.
kills in the early game, and a devastating super for
Like
late
pick that
game
up
as
and you get the
well.
kill
I'm
on the
just not
melody
seeing a
though.
whole lot
Like
of big
that just straight up kills. I
weaknesses
think.
with him,
I don't
other
know.
than like his health. Yeah, his health
With
isn't the
damage
high-
gear too. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so you do have to be a little bit careful, but S tier for knockout really makes sense. For solo showdown, we're gonna we could go B tier or A tier. Breaking boxes is probably going to be the thing that Pierce is the worst at, and he's not even that bad at it. Snipers like him can be pretty vulnerable.
Yeah, I don't
while
think
protecting
we don't care about
closely
showdown.
could-
Okay, interesting. Now the question is, how is this gonna fare with GG meta? You know, GG is gonna be really strong. I think the most underrated part, well, I think it's gonna be the hypercharge and the movement speed buff that she has. The damage buff she really didn't need. I don't know why they gave GG a damage buff. She really didn't need it. Just the movement speed alone and the hypercharge would have been enough to, I think, make her really strong. GG's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be hard to hit GG, I think, because people are gonna spam shots and just gain movement speed buff and like dodge around everything. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared about the GG stuff. Thumbs up, emo.
Velociraptor safety rating just dropped.
Yeah, I think. Damn, guys, the meta is gonna be kind of spooky tomorrow when the update drops. But we will find out if the meta will be that different, of course, on this channel. Subscribe to see me utilize my resource advantage to fucking destroy free-to-play noobs. All right, cool.